Hey, welcome back. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys all my favorite concert essential survival pack kind of thing, because concert season is here, and you know, once you're at the concert you're kind of like, oh crap, I forgot this. So I've kind of gathered up all my favorite things, you know, to keep you looking pretty full for your favorite people, and you know, I'm gonna show you, so just keep watching. Okay, so my first thing, like the most important in my opinion for like going to a concert, is a travel makeup kit like this. This one's from Bare Essentials, Bare Minerals, whatever, same thing. It has literally everything you're gonna need for a touch-up kind of thing. So it's got your foundation, your touch-up veil, your bronzer, your luminizer, your concealer, and it comes with little brushes. So this is like perfect for when you go to a concert and like you've kind of, or if it's for like a general admission, like where you're waiting outside, so by the time you actually get to the concert you look like crap and you look like you've been sleeping outside for 8 hours. So, you know, this is perfect. The next thing, I think, for like an outdoor concert, which is kind of becoming common these days with like One Direction, Taylor Swift, everyone kind of does like stadium tours now. So what you need are some sunglasses. Because by the time the main act actually goes on, obviously the sun sets, but when you're actually watching like the opening act, you don't want that you're like this the whole time trying to like block out the sun, and if you're watching like this you're kind of just like awkwardly just there, and you know. So just grab your favorite pair of sunglasses, something that probably covers up your whole face, because then you kind of are blocking out the sun and like from all kind of corners and stuff. So just really invest in a good pair of sunglasses. Next, this is a lifesaver. It is a travel, you know, battery pack thing. Okay, like it's so depressing when your phone dies at a concert. First of all, if you get lost from your group, that kind of sucks, because then you're like, oh my god, 30,000 people, how am I supposed to find that one person who I came with? Okay, and then so this, literally go to like Ross, like I don't know, like wherever you guys are, if there's like a Ross there, like some sort of like cheap like department store kind of thing, rather than buying them from like eBay and Amazon where they're like $10. I got this for like $5, and honestly like saved me. Okay, next thing, kind of basic but sometimes people forget it, a hair clip and a hair tie. Because when you're jumping and you get all sweaty, like especially if you're like in the front row or something, one thing I never want to look like is bad in front of like Harry Styles or something. Like if I'm honest, like if I had to look bad for the rest of my life and only one day I get to look good, I want it to be the day like my favorite people see me. So you don't want to be sweating, getting hair stuck to you and whatever. And honestly, like I go hard at concerts, like I act like I'm on the stage or something, like it's bad, and then I get really sweaty and then your hair kind of sticks everywhere and it's just really not cute. So just take a clip and a hair tie and you're set. Even if you don't have a mirror, take your phone and just kind of like do one of those where you're just kind of pretending like you're taking a video and you're just like, alright, yeah, I look okay, alright, good, Just do one of those, they won't know, I promise. Another essential for going to a concert, if you're clumsy like me and fall on flat surfaces, take some band-aids. Just take them. They take like no space. Put them in your back pocket, put them in your freaking bra even. You need band-aids. Okay, so those were kind of like the important ones that I covered. But the next things that I'm going to cover are kind of things that, you know, may apply to you, may not. But, you know, in case you want to go the extra mile for a concert, if you're like a super hardcore fan, I'm going to mention some things that you guys might forget when you're actually at the show. So if you watch this before you go to a concert, you'll be set, because you'll be like, check. Always write a note for your favorite person, because you might meet someone who works in their management, who, you know, is their like hairdresser or backup dancer, or even their parents. Like one thing I forgot to do when I saw Taylor Swift last year, which I do literally every time I see her and like all these people, I always write a note. But then I was kind of like, man, I never meet anyone, and then if I write a note it's like such a bummer, because I like pour my heart out into it and then I never actually get to give it to them. So then I didn't write it, and guess who I ended up meeting? I met her dad and her backup singers and her guitarist. I met literally everyone. The one time I didn't take a note, and I know Taylor like reads all her notes, like any of her management or anyone gives her, and I was literally so upset. I was like, damn, I knew I should have written a note. So, honestly, write a note. It takes like 10 minutes. Put your Twitter in it. Put your freaking phone number in it. I put everything in it. I'm like, oh my god, I love you. I've been your fan from like the first day. Please, like, follow me on Twitter if you get the chance, and if you don't, it's okay, but I love you, So, write a note. No harm, no foul. And while we're on that sort of topic, take their album, because you might end up meeting them. Say your stars are aligned, your horoscope is in check. You might meet them. You never know. I've met like so many of my favorite people without like buying meet and greets or like, whatever. Like, it happens randomly sometimes, and then you're like, damn, I really wish I would have like brought in a CD or their picture or something. So, just take their album, just take the cover. Like, for example, Taylor Swift CDs, like, just take them out, so you don't want to carry the extra like 5 pounds or whatever it is. So, just take the little slip out cover, put it in a sandwich bag, put it in your purse, and you're good to go. So that way, if you meet them, they can sign it, personalize it, and you don't have to buy the $20 CD at the show, which you already have. And the last things, and probably also one of the most important, remember your tickets, phone, and batteries for your camera if you take one. I prefer taking a camera to a concert because an iPhone doesn't really do, or whatever phone you have doesn't really do the best job at taking good pictures. So if you take a camera, limit yourself to a number of pictures you're going to take, so that way you're not wasting your whole time at the concert just trying to take a good picture, because that might be the only chance you may ever get to see them or get those good of a seat or whatever. You don't want to spend the whole concert trying to stare at a camera. You can stare at them through a screen any day, but when are they going to be in front of you? Think about it. When are they? Like, probably once a year at most. So that's also important. And my probably greatest tip of all is remember to have fun and go wild and crazy and live your life and just be happy, because I love going to concerts. I know a lot of people in like high school or whatever judged me and made fun of me for being like a hard concert fan, whatever, but you know what, like, if it makes you happy, go do it. That's like my ¡1 tip in life. Just like do whatever makes you happy. If you're not harming other people or yourself, just do it. Like, hey, it's all right, if it makes you feel alive. One Direction reference. I can be so weird in these videos, oh my god. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found these tips helpful, and have fun at your next concert. Alright, bye!